say that is an alternative, for example, that my successor may wish to employ, because on balance I would rather own an index fund than carry treasury bills. I would say that if we'd instituted that policy in 2007 or 8, we might have been in a different position in terms of our ability to move late in 2008 or 2009. It has certain execution problems with hundreds of billions of dollars, and certainly looking back on 10 years of a bull market, it really jumps out at you. But I would argue that if you were working smaller numbers, it would make a lot of sense, and if we're working with large numbers, it might well make sense in the future at Berkshire to operate that way. Charlie, what do you think about it?
Well, I plead guilty to being a little more conservative with the cash than other people, but I think that's all right. We could have put all the money into a lot of securities that would have done better than the S&P with 20/20 hindsight. Remember, we had all that extra cash all that period if something had come along in the way of opportunities and so on. I don't think it's a sin to be a little strong on cash when you're as big a company as we are. We don't have to. I watched Harvard use the last ounce of their cash, including all their prepaid tuition from the parents, and plunge it into the market at exactly the wrong moment and make a lot of forward commitments to private equity. And they suffered like 2 or 3 years of absolute agony.
We have a lot of money to commit, and I would say that if you told me I had to either carry short-term treasury bills or have index funds and just let that money be invested in America generally, I would take the index funds.